All right, so hey guys, it's me, 80s144. Today, guys, I'm going to be joined by a special guest here, and his name is Theodore Greta. And today we'll be discussing about Christensen to Barcelona. So, of course, I have a Chelsea fan here, and today we'll be discussing about what Christensen can bring to Barcelona. So, what do you think, Theodore?
I think it's a good move for him and Barcelona on a free transfer. The defense for Barcelona was not very good, so it's a great free transfer for Barcelona. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely, and obviously, Chelsea. It's gonna be interesting because I still am surprised that Chelsea let him go on a free. Like, what do you think they did that for? Like, do you think that, what do you think that happened? For
Yeah, I think Christensen probably wanted to leave, wanted a new challenge, and I think we could have sold him 1 year ago, but we didn't, and we suffered the consequence of that because yeah, of course he wanted to leave.
mm,
He wanted a new challenge because he's been here since he was 16 years old.
yeah. Oh, I see. So like an academy player, obviously, it's just that
Yeah,
won the Champions League, everything. Now it's time to embark on a new journey because that's kind of like how it goes in football. Is that once you win the Champions League, as at least for club football, your
yeah,
career is like pretty much, you pretty much completed your task at that current club.
yeah. And to be honest, Barcelona is a great move for him.
Yeah, and it's still one of like the best clubs, one of the biggest clubs in the world. So, some would even say this is an upgrade. you know.
Yeah. I won't call it an upgrade. I'll call it a same grade. Same grade.
Yeah, it's because you have to take this into consideration. We're looking in 2022 because of all time. Yeah, this is
Yeah, yeah.
definitely
That would be an upgrade then if it was historical.
yeah. But like in current 2022, um, Barcelona, Chelsea. I would probably say Chelsea is better, to be completely honest with you, because I feel like Barcelona over the recent years in the Champions League we've been kind of dreadful. We've been very very bad. Whereas Chelsea, you guys haven't really been that bad in the Champions League in the recent
Yeah,
years.
we had a 7 year drought of not making quarterfinal of Champions League before winning Champions League last season. So we had 7 years of European with Hazard. We didn't go far in Europe in Champions League. So, but now in the last 2 years we've been good. We
Oh yeah,
almost
yeah,
made the semifinal twice in a row. We were minutes away against Real Madrid, but yeah,
yeah. You know how we know how it felt. So it's gonna be interesting to see how he comes here because I did hear that according to you, I did hear that a lot of people did say he's a ball playing defender
yeah,
and he's really good as a in a back three. We all know, and me and you very me and you know very well that Barca do not play a back three.
yeah. We know it's
Yeah,
four
so
three three.
yeah, 4-3-3. That's pretty much the formation. Occasionally, we can maybe see 4-2-3-1, but it's remote 95% of the time 4-3-3.
But he plays in back four with Denmark.
Yeah, yeah, and that's true. That's another good point in that he was good in the Euros as well. Remember that insane
Yeah,
goal I think he scored against Russia? That was
yeah.
a crazy goal.
Oh,
Um,
and yeah, also another moment I really enjoyed with Christensen was when he scored against I think Malmo in the Champions League. That was his first ever goal for Chelsea, and he had been over 200 appearances. I think he's the outfield player that played for Chelsea the most without scoring. So it was a great
wow.
moment to see him score.
Yeah, that's definitely very interesting indeed. And looking at the Barcelona defense we have right now, obviously, we have Araujo that's there, PK that's still there. Longley has been a loan to Spurs,
Yeah,
so there's that. And Umtiti,
Umtiti.
Umtiti is likely to leave this summer.
Yeah,
So
I think so. I think they should release him.
yeah, just
And then
terminate the
there's
contract.
Garcia.
And then there's Eric Garcia, and then I think there's another defender. We have Mingueza, but he's playing more as a right back, so I'm not gonna really count him for this one. But that's at least for center back. So he's got some competition there with PK and Garcia probably. Obviously, I think Araujo's like an undisputed starter, so I don't think he'll
Yeah,
be able to displace
I
Araujo.
think Christensen should displace PK.
Oh yeah, PK for sure. Yeah, and Garcia for me is like a bench player. I don't think Garcia is good enough to be a
Yeah,
starter. So we could see a partnership of Araujo and Christensen. Yeah,
yeah,
that could
that
be a
would be
good
good.
partnership. You know,
Yeah, that would definitely be good for Barcelona.
yeah, because I've noticed with Araujo is that he's more of a physical defender. He's very, very good with his duels. He's very, very good aerial duels. His
But I think
passing isn't very good.
Christensen can be very good in La Liga because it's more technical.
Yes,
And
and that's also true. And as you
yeah,
say, is a ball playing defender, right? And
yep,
so when you're a ball playing defender, your passing is a lot more really good, And so that could complement well with Araujo, and that they're kind of different profiles, not the same thing. Because if it's the same, then it's pointless to have them both play.
If I found something that, like, not good for Christensen is that in the last 4 years in Premier League, the most games he's played is 21. So that means he misses a lot of games.
Oh, that's sad. Is it like because of injuries or is not like in the squad list or?
Yeah, injuries. I think he's like very. He gets quite easily injured. He's injury prone.
Oh, that's kind
yeah.
of unfortunate.
But maybe the Premier League was too physical.
Yeah, that's also another good thing is that La Liga is not as physical as Premier League. Now, of course, La Liga is still physical. I'm not saying it's not. Of course, there's still physicality. Obviously, we're not undisputing that. But the thing is that Premier League is obviously way more like rigid. It's way more. So
Yeah.
I think Christensen, as you said, could adapt here better. Obviously being in a less physical league, a more technical league. And I feel like that's how the ball playing defenders do, because a lot of the defenders we have in La Liga are very much ball playing. There's not really many like actual physical defenders, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. It suits him very, very well.
Yeah. And so I think it's gonna be interesting to see what happens there and that kind of thing. So Araujo and Christensen. And for me, as I said, for me, I've always stated this before that the defense has always been one of the big issues with Barcelona.
Yeah.
And if we can have a solid back line, I feel like we could do something next season.
Yeah. For example, Chelsea went on used the solid back line in the Champions League to win it. So like having a reliable back line really goes a long way into getting far in Champions League.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's also very true in that sense. Like the defense is very key in that. That's what actually made Chelsea very good last season. Obviously not last season, the season before last season when you guys won the Champions League. Because obviously, people are talking because obviously the defense was very good. Edward Mendy was incredible in goal. Then you have Rudiger and obviously Christensen there that helped. Azpilicueta, that it was a huge fundamental thing. And so I think for me, as I said, guys, Barcelona, I've always known they're never going to be a defense club. Like they've always been an attack team. That's always what Barcelona. Tiki-taka, yeah, that's always been what they're known for. They're midfield and attackers. But there's not really many legendary defenders. I think the only legendary one that could come to two legendary defenders will probably be PK and Puyol. Those are probably the only defenders that there was a legendary. Everyone
even
else,
like a legendary defender like Dani Alves was very attacking.
Yeah, Dani Alves. Oh yeah, I forgot about him. He's also a good one.
And Alba, you could consider him because he's been really good, but also attacking.
Yeah, and the other players like Ter Stegen, he's not going to be a legend. He's not going to be well known.
Yeah, no. Is Garcia a legend? Eric Garcia?
No, he's not. Yeah, even Victor Valdez, I don't even know how many people will remember him.
Yeah.
So, so let me ask you this question. So, do you think Christensen can become do you think that he's going to overall add more defensive solidity, defensive stability to the team?
That's for sure. He's a pretty big upgrade over the back, behind Araujo. He's a pretty big upgrade on the other center backs.
Yeah. I think he's definitely an upgrade in that sense. So it'll be interesting to see what he does next season. Hopefully he can stay fit because, like I said, that's also because obviously I don't really trust Eric Garcia that much. Now I think PK is still good, but obviously he's getting the age, and I think this will be his final season here.
Yeah.
So we need to start to adapt. We need to move on from him, and slowly but surely, I think Christensen will probably cement that starter position. I think what's going to happen is this. I think PK will still be a starter, but I think Christensen will get the odd game in there and two, and then eventually I think Christensen will become a starter.
Yeah.
So obviously, because it'll take some time, it'll take some time to adapt to a new league, obviously like that. And it's going to be interesting. Now, there is another thing we have to discuss. Jules Koundé. Now, I know it's not official yet, but if Koundé does join Barcelona, that's going to be kind of a problem.
That's going to be very interesting, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think, personally speaking? Because personally, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's happening.
To be honest, I think it will happen, actually.
Oh!
Because I think Sevilla have to sell. They're going to sell, I think, in my opinion. Because last year they basically these types of teams that are selling clubs, when they reject a bid the year before, the next year they do everything to sell the player because they're nice to the player. Well, last year they rejected a bid from Chelsea, so this year I'm pretty sure they're gonna sell for relatively cheap, and I think he will leave. And to be honest, I don't think Chelsea will get him, and Barcelona are the only other team that want him. So I do think it's gonna happen.
Ooh, that could be a steal, man. Kunde would be awesome. I would love if Kunde could join
Yeah, that would be.
Barca. That would be incredible. Let me see his evaluation right now. So his evaluation is 60 million. Dang, that's expensive.
Yeah. We put it offer like 70 million last year, which was rejected.
Dang. Wait, what is contract? When does it expire? Oh, 2024. So he still has like 2 years. Okay. That's interesting, man, because that's gonna be interesting for Christensen because at that point, one of them would have to be benched because I
Yeah.
can guarantee Raul will not be benched. I can assure you that.
At that point, I think Christensen will be benched because you don't sign a player 60 million to bench him.
Yeah, exactly. Christensen came under free, that kind of thing. So, like I said, it's going to be a huge headache. It's a huge headache for Christensen.
Yeah.
So
To be honest, it would be a good headache.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, but I'm looking from obviously from his point of view, it would be kind of a sad thing because he just came here and now all of a sudden that this guy just came in later than I did, and now he's gonna
plus both the starters would be young, so it's not like if he's Christensen's the young one and then going to get be the starter in the next 5 years.
Yeah, so, I think Christensen is older actually, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's 26, so it's not like if it's he's the youngster, he's the old one.
It's gonna be interesting to see what happens there in that situation. Because I heard yesterday Barcelona did offer a 35 million plus Memphis Depay to Sevilla. And so, it'll be interesting to see if Sevilla accept that or not. Personally, I don't think they'll take Depay.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think they want the money up front.
Yeah, and I don't think Depay wants to go to Sevilla.
I think it'll be like 50 million plus like 10 million add-ons or something like that.
Yeah, that I wouldn't be surprised with. So we'll see what happens, man. Because like I said, man, it'll be interesting to see what happens there.
And Barcelona also want Azpilicueta and Alonso.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be interesting indeed to see what happens. But any final thoughts before we head off real quick? Just give your final thoughts real quick.
Yeah, I'm pretty sad of this because he's been here for so long. But it's a great move for him for his career, and also he's very experienced. Like with Denmark, he's one of the captains, like one of the top 4 or 5 captains in the team. So he's got a lot of leadership. So he can replace PK very well.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I think from Chelsea's point of view, I think they'll be I definitely think he's going to be somewhat missed. Obviously, I don't know how much he'll be missed. Obviously, I think you guys are missing Rudiger. You guys will miss Rudiger more than him. But definitely, I think he's going to be missed somewhat because I've heard some Chelsea fans say that he's a great defender, and it's kind of been weird because I've heard like a lot of mixed things about him. Like I heard some Chelsea fans don't really rate him, and I heard some do rate him. So
I think the thing is he's living on a free. That's the thing. If he was living with a fee, then that'd be fine. But the fact he's living on a free, it hurts.
Yeah, it really hurts on you, man. At least you guys got Koulibaly because if you guys didn't get Koulibaly, that would have been very
and
sad.
Potentially Ake and Kimpembe.
Oh yeah, that could be interesting. But we'll have a Chelsea discussion another day. But anyways, that's gonna be it for today. Hope you guys enjoy this this little discussion. As I said, guys, I think Christensen is going to be a good player here. Hopefully, he can live up to expectations, and hopefully, we could just see Barcelona defense be solid. And I don't have to worry about it every single game. It's kind of
I think that's going to help a lot.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see what happens. So thank you, Theodore, for coming on here. Give your thoughts on this player. And as I said, man, let's hope that Christensen can become one of the best young help the defense a lot because that's going to be. It's going to take we need the defense to be solid, if we're going to, because as I said, guys, we're not going to win any like major titles if we don't change the defense.
Yeah.
In my opinion. So it's good to see we finally addressed that position. So as I said, thank you, Theodore. And that's going to be it for today, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure you guys like the video if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you're not under. Comment down below your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you guys check out my plus the description below. You guys can join the Patreon page, which is $1 per month. There'll be extra content there. Like one or two videos per week. Obviously, it's completely optional. There'll still be regular content on here. It's just an extra way to support me if you want. And that's going to be it for today, guys. So take care, guys. Peace out.